Are we rolling? The day is October 24th and leadership lens is joining the whole world as we celebrate UN Day. And don't forget, Lehigh University is also celebrating the 20th anniversary of the LU-UN partnership, a partnership that has seen our students going to the United Nations and engaging in UN missions and with UN NGOs. And you will see pretty soon this room will be swarming with people. All our students, the youth reps, which we're gonna hear from as I move around. So join me and let's have fun. Click.
You? Fernanda. Yeah, perfect. So perfect.
Our day begins at the Business Innovation Building where we had the 20th anniversary fair. In your pictures there is Dr. Cheryl Matherly, the Vice Provost of International Affairs, welcoming our guests. And that's the usual culprit. I was hanging out with my team from the Iacocca Institute right before I dished them to go have fun with the rest of the folks. College of Health, tell me what you guys are up to. I see you working with SDG number 3. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yes, so I'm here representing both the College of Health and my own club, Public Health Club on Lehigh's campus. We're here for good health and well-being because health and well-being is important to every human being. Like, you want to have good health. No matter what major you are, health can go into like any aspect of any job you have.
Hi, my name is Riza Chaulagai. I am a UN Youth Rep for a partner NGO called Center for Public Health, which is based in Nigeria. And since the leadership team of my NGO cannot always be in person to attend the events of United Nations headquarters in New York, we as UN Youth Reps just attend those events, meet with diplomats and try to really talk about all the initiatives or the great work that our NGO has been doing. Recently, my NGO launched this microfinance initiative program where it was focusing on giving small working capital loans for women to support their micro enterprises. And we as UN Youth Reps have been really talking about this initiative and focusing on how this kind of programs is really important for low and middle income countries like Nigeria. And yeah, today on the occasion of UN Day, we are really focusing on all the successful initiatives led by the UN in Nigeria. And yeah, thank you so much for asking me the question.
Oh, thank you.
Hi everybody, my name is Setu. I'm a freshman studying at Lehigh University.
Yeah, so you just walked around here. It's UN Day. Anything fun that you saw? Anything intriguing?
I went over to this stand right here. I'm actually from India and I found out the NGO here is operating from India. And I find that so interesting because it's like the other side of the world, but I'm still able to find some like representation of where I'm from. And that makes me really excited to like be a part of it and potentially like collaborate with them. So
yeah, that's
there's
great
a
stuff.
lot to explore.
Have you been part of any UN programs here?
Not yet, but
Yes.
you know, this is my side.
Awesome.
20 year anniversary.
You should try it out. You should try it out. Later that afternoon, we moved to Rauch Business Center where we had an interactive panel discussion on the topic how to get the UN on your resume. Among the speakers was Robert Skinner, the Deputy Director and Chief of Partnerships and Global Engagement. And part of his delegation was the Director of UN Academic Impact and the Chief of Education Outreach at the UN. They got to interact with our students and talked about all the wonderful opportunities and the types of jobs available at the UN. And I know I fast forwarded to get to this point because a lot other interesting stuff happened in the afternoon. There was a lunch with the president, there was the launch of the UN SDG pathway, We got to see the launch of the first UN Youth Rap Journal and a lot of other stuff. It was a really fun phase. How important do you think they are to the conversation around global leadership and SDGs? Like,
They are.
do you think that it's just nice to teach them, or do you think they're really integral to this conversation?
They are crucial to the conversation. Obviously, those young people are the future. They are the ones that are going to be living through the changes, and they are going to be the ones advocating. So if we, at this, middle, older age, can advocate and teach them that these are the things that you deserve to live a quality and healthy life, they take that with them. They continue to implement that. They continue to understand, wow, my education is a part of my health. Wow, my diet is a part of my health. Wow, all these different pieces are a part of my health, and us advocating for them now teaches them how to advocate for themselves in the future. So they are a key part.
How are you doing?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great as well. Thanks for asking. Please tell us your name and what you do.
My name is Sujung Hangorsa, and I'm a project intern at the Lehigh University and the United Nations Partnership here on campus.
Awesome. Well, I've been asking this to everybody here for the UN Day. So the question is, if you would define leadership in one word, what word would it be?
I think I would say involvement.
Diligence.
Diligence. That's a beautiful word.
I think this is a little backwards, but I would describe leadership as teamwork.
Teamwork. Great.
Empowerment
Empowerment. I like that.
and inclusivity as well.
And inclusivity. That's 2 words. I'll take it.
I believe it's community, because as I said, we are a group of 8 people, and we cannot make change alone. We might change something, but if we want a long term changing, we need people.
Hey, I couldn't have said it better. Collaboration, community.
Exactly.
My word is inspiration. Leadership's about inspiring communities to make changes. And thank you for talking to us. All right, hello there. How are you doing?
Hello, very well, thank you.
Yes, you mind telling us your name and what you do, or why are you here with us today?
Absolutely. So my name is Olga Mann. I'm an educational researcher currently based at the Center for Global Higher Education at the Department of Education, University of Oxford. I was a student at Lehigh 10 years ago, and I was a Lehigh Youth Rep at the United Nations 10 years ago.
Yeah, so as a Lehigh Youth Rep, how do you think that helped you or set you up for any of the future stuff that you got to do after Lehigh? You mentioned all the great work you're doing and being with Oxford. How did the Youth Rep program help you, if in any way?
Yeah, sure. I think the Youth Rep program has a direct connection to where I am at the moment as an educational scholar, because when I was at Lehigh, I studied comparative and international education. So the UN Youth Program exposed me to just thinking on another global level by attending the workshops at the UN, not only attending them, but leading them and moderating them. And even 10 years ago, Lehigh encouraged young people to be heard at the United Nations. I think this program was ahead of the times, still is. It has redefined my time as a student. So I was not only a student, but also a leader. So it helped me to actually be confident in my ideas and develop skills necessary to succeed in my current career.
If you had to define leadership in one word, what would that word be?
Bill.
Bill Hunter.
Bill Hunter. But I also think leadership is a commitment to others and not to yourself. So I think Bill's program succeeded, not because he was talking about himself, but because he was helping others.
Yes.
And I think leadership is about most definitely helping others, and not in a patronizing way, but actually truly seeing and listening the leadership skills that young people already have and knowledge, and help to actually illuminate the greatness in other people.
Hello, hi.
Hi there.
How was your day?
This has been amazing to celebrate UN Day on campus here, to have so many of our alums and our UN partners come back to campus. it's been extraordinary.
Awesome. 20 years Lehigh University UN partnership. Any reflections on that, on the past 20 years, and maybe a little bit of a word on what you think the next 20 years of the program looks like?
20 years sounds like a long time, and it certainly is. But I view today as a look backwards and a look forwards.
Yes.
When I think about our role at the UN and our activities there, we've only just begun. There's so much tremendous possibility and potential awaiting us with our member state partners, with our NGO partners around the world, with many of the UN agencies, that really even at this point in our evolution of the process, there's tremendous untapped potential that we're excited to capitalize on.
All right, great. I'm going to ask you a question I asked everybody today. If you were to define leadership in one word, what would that word be?
Passion.
Passion, that's great.
Easy, very easy.
Passion, I love that. I'm a passionate person. I actually asked somebody to that question, and their answer was Bill.
Oh.
So
they're very kind.
I think that was a great answer. But all the best with the program. We appreciate the work you're doing. I was talking to a lot of the young people here, and they were talking about the importance of this program, and not just for the world, but for them as young professionals going into the world. I think it means a lot to them, and it's a great program. We hope your team grows. Somebody also say that, it's like, we need to get more people on Bill's team, and we can expand the program to other young people. So
thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thanks for tuning in, folks. I hope you enjoyed today's episode of Leadership Plans as we were celebrating UN Day and the LU-UN partnership. We hope you learned a lot about our UN programs here on campus. You've heard from our youth reps, the students, and all our dignitaries for the day. And like I say, Leadership Plans is all about advancing the conversation around leadership, and we hope to bring you more great content on global leadership events, programs, and everything that we're doing here at Lehigh University and the Iacocca Institute. A big shout out to Bill Hunter and the LU-UN partnership for bringing us this special day. So see you on the next episode. From me and my team, Avneet, Click,